The first step to great food is a great knife, and it is important to invest in good quality knives. You don't need many knives, you need a few basic ones. And there's a chef's tale that says if a knife sits up on its spine, then it's a bad quality knife. And you can see why it's a bad quality knife, because if you're walking in a busy kitchen and walk past a knife with the blade standing up straight, well, you could cut yourself, and that is very dangerous. A good knife should just roll straight back on itself. See how that doesn't sit on its spine? That's a sign of a good knife. Now, speaking of a great quality knife, we want to make sure that this blade stays as sharp as possible for the longest amount of time. And there's a few little tips and tricks. The first one is cleaning it. Never put it in the dishwasher because that blade will go blunt. When you're cleaning it, just use a damp cloth and wipe it just on the side of your board. Once you've wiped it, it can go back into its home, and that is a knife block. Now, there's another way that you can keep your blade really sharp, and that's making sure that you don't scrape it on the board when you're finely chopping ingredients. For example, these nuts here, when I'm chopping it, they will start to go all over the board, and instead of using the sharp blade to gather all the nuts together, the best idea is to turn it over and use the back of the knife. That'll ensure it stays sharper for longer. My last little tip for the back of the knife is to bruise ingredients for dishes. This is a piece of woody lemongrass, and to get as much flavour out of it as possible, we can bruise it with the spine of the knife. Now that is perfectly bruised and ready to go into my next curry. Now these are very basic tips, but I think they're really crucial tips to know when you're going to invest in really good quality knives. Because at the end of the day, if you're going to spend the money on good quality knives, you want them to last for longer.